sleep down at the seaside. December times, take your family and sleep at the sea. It was nice days. It was good days that time. I'm Percy Bernardo.
So I'm Denver Alexander.
I'm from Covie. That time Covie was a nice place. Not big, but it was nice to stay here. Because you could walk from the one to the next one, you could talk to them and that stuff, But now, everything has changed. Everything has changed. The ocean means a lot to us because it was helping our eatings and so on. If you don't have meat, you run down to the sea and catch some fish. Take about half an hour. That time we run down there. But now I can't run there anymore. I creep there. That time the ocean means a lot to us. Here was seafoods and paracale and tofu, all those kind of stuff. We didn't get it there. It's something for us for cooking. Yeah, the ocean means a lot to us.
My relationship with the water, it's indescribable. It's a humbling place, actually. Fishing here is something that these people have been doing for years, and it's part of their history, and I think it's something that needs to still go on. We're a small little community, and a community, as I've heard stories from the past, a community that looks after one another. This community and towards the water, they go hand in hand. I would present them as equal. The one doesn't go without the other one. By going fishing, you can provide for other families or other households. And those households will probably give you something in exchange, because back then it's like currency. I'll give you something, you'll give me something. So the one hand looks after the other hand. And but I think it's ideally fishing here was the purpose of just look after each other, and fishing united them more back then.
Now, parks, the nature reservation took everything away from us. Can't catch there anymore, can't camp there. They put us in a corner. As I said, it's a far difference from that time, from the years in now. Now we just drop, and they just drop us. And that was the time for the apartheid. That was in the apartheid days. That's what they did to us. We didn't take it lightly that what they did to us. They took everything away from us. My grandpa got boats. It goes deep to deep sea. They took that also. They broke us, man. They broke us. Really, they broke us. If my grandpa's boats could carry on as before, now we would have inherited that. But the apartheid system took everything away from us. Everything, they broke us. They broke us really. Apartheid isn't just by the window. It hurt us. Apartheid hurt us badly.
One story I've heard about is a guy, he went fishing. So he went fishing the day, and he has a family at home. So when he comes home, they're dependent on those fish. If he doesn't catch a fish, that family's not going to eat that same night. And So now you're putting the idea in your mind. It needs to be done. You need to get fish, or you need to get something, because it's the only income or the only source of food, because work was scarce here. But taking away something that's basically the uncle, his father taught him, and probably his father's father taught him back then how it was, or how you're fishing. So growing up generations after generations and coming up to our generations now, I think we're a little bit more further away from ideally how their culture was back then.
And do you have any hopes going forward for Covie fishing and fishing community here? Do you hope that it grows? Do you hope to teach people someday?
I think going into the future, or going to wherever the journey takes us, if more of the younger guys got involved and they started learning how to fish and all the techniques, all the right ways, I would be also open to teaching anybody, because I've learned. If we just could get a little bit of history as how the fishing community was here back in the old days. I mean, there's some places that put like mementos, or you'll basically like a museum. You'll have a couple of stuff or stories, or just a place where you can go there, you can sit, chill and see. Back then it was like this. These were the stuff they were using, this was what they were catching, stuff like that. But and especially the younger guys, I think, would love that, because now you can see generation after generation after generation till now. So now we leave it blank for you. What you gonna put in your spot?